part 2 of Gamer's Guide to the Galaxy.
Episode 4 billion.
No. Episode 9001.
It's over 9,000 no matter what!
You had to remind them.
I did.
4 billion was over 9,000 too.
Yeah, but you weren't thinking of it. These are the word 9,000.
Okay.
Anyways, so before this we were talking about Twitch, and then we suddenly got cut off because of internet reasons. And then we got back, and then we talked about 2 PS4 exclusive games that released very recently. And now we're going to cut it over to Adam.
Yes, and we're gonna go to a whole different platform. Steam.
So, peace.
Okay. On Saturday I was scrolling through Steam, looking at their demos, and I came across this game called The Albino Hunter.
Now, Adam, being naturally weird, clicks on this.
Yes. Okay.
Because Albino Hunter sounds like a totally legit title.
So here's what I've gotten from this game while playing the demo. I've played...
So wait. Are you hunting albinos, or are you a
No,
hunter who is out?
You are the albino hunter.
Okay.
You are an albino who is a hunter.
Okay.
That is literally what it is.
I really want, like, old Western music to play, like, I am the Albino Hunter.
By the way, you got to send this episode to whoever created that game, just for the fun of it.
Well, see, the funny thing was, I came across this game because I was going to record another game, realized that game wasn't released yet, and realized I don't want to just record one game this week, so I started looking.
Yeah, that works.
And I found this game, and it's a demo. I downloaded a very long demo, actually. I've played an hour and a half, and I'm still not done with this demo.
It's a long demo.
But it plays like an old school JRPG. You even have an ATB gauge, which I haven't seen since like Final Fantasy IX.
And before anybody else, by the way, Adam really loves old school JRPGs.
I do.
So it's like his favorite game in the world.
I played Final Fantasy 2.
So, continue with your review. I just wanted to let them know that that's pretty much your niche category that you love. We all have our own.
So, finding this random game was like great for me. And playing it is a very sarcastic game. The game starts off with you showing up at a bar, getting drunk, waking up the next morning, and your character goes, "Where's all my equipment?" And they were like, "Oh, you passed out drunk." And he goes, "Why am I level 1? Programming conveniences."
So it's very self-aware.
It's a very self-aware, very sarcastic game.
Breaking fourth wall.
All of that. Main character is an animalius, means he can hear what animals are saying, which is not as fun as you would think it is, because most of the time all they think is, "I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry." There's no random encounters, which was a huge problem people had with old school JRPGs, was random encounters. Instead, you could see the enemies on the map, and they kind of move around, and if you go into them, then you go into that old school kind of JRPG type battle with an ATB gauge, and you got special attacks, magic, and all that.
That really reminds me of, what was it? Where's Schultz from?
Xenoblade Chronicles.
That really reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Which you should still pick up.
Yeah, I should pick that up. But it's Nintendo, so I don't know about that.
Ah, stop it.
Okay, I won't record it, but...
Yeah, exactly. We're already recording things from that.
Yeah,
There's not...
Yeah,
we're not fully shutting Nintendo out.
Okay.
We'll stream it, but we're not going to record it.
So...
Or we'll record it to release at a future date when Nintendo stops being...
Or just play it,
Oh.
Or that.
Best thing so far while playing this game, though, was you're about to walk into a house, and this guy goes, Have you saved your game yet? And you go, "No." And so you save your game. It tells you how to save the game. You walk inside. You have a really long conversation with 3 different people. And at the end of the conversation, one leaves, and then one looks at you and goes, "So what do you think of my daughter?" Now you're given 2 options to answer this question. The first option is, "Well, ... Second option is, "She's ugly." If you pick "she's ugly,"
Which you would.
Which I would, you now have to hit this guy and his daughter. This guy does 1 attack. Laser ponage. Just kills you. And now I can see why, before you walk into that building, is where they chose to try to save this game.
That was clever.
But it is. But while it's all that, it still reminds me of the old school games where not everything was just handed to you. I walked around for a good, 20, 30 minutes in an area. They were just telling me that I'm looking for something in this area.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm looking for something in this area, but you got to walk around and find it. You can't. It's not just going to be like, it's over that way.
It's also a clever way to do a tutorial. I mean, you're being slapped in the face with the tutorial, but you're already breaking the fourth wall, so it makes sense that you're able to do this. Because in other games, it's really weird. You have this character who's obviously familiar with all this stuff, but then it's like, oh, I forgot how to swing a sword. How do I do that again? Oh, press the A button. Oh, yeah that's right.
Yeah. And like I said, the game gets very sarcastic. Like when you go to that area to look for things, there's two signs, and if you go to read them, the left sign says you can go this way, and the right sign says or you can go this way. It really doesn't matter. When you go and battle an animal, you always hear their thoughts before, and if the animal is actually friendly, like the animal is not actually attacking you, it gives you the option of whether you want to attack it or not. It's an interesting take.
So you seem to like this game. I
seem to like it. I will finish the tutorial. I will finish the demo and see how that goes, because the demo ends on a boss fight, I'm guessing, because that's what it's building up to.
So
and then if I still like it after that, I will definitely be getting the game and finishing it.
So quick review score.
So far, I would be giving it like a 8 out of 10.
Nice. And just for one last time, because it's been a long-winded conversation. What was the name of it again?
The Albino Hunter. Even though the demo was.
Just wanted to do that.
Yes, they did.
Even though the demo was, when you open the demo, the window is called the Hunt of Orchid Village for some reason. I know that's like the first mission, but the hunt. But yeah, there we go. So yes, go check it out on Steam. There's a demo if you're not sure you want to get it yet. Play the demo. It's a really good length demo too. So,
alrighty. All right, and then back to the format that we had previous to this, because this is the only way that I know how to do this. We're switching platforms one last time.
And that thump you just heard was
me,
a hand coming down right next to the microphone.
Because I'm not that coordinated. But in our fancy case, we have Handsome Jack Collection.
It's just the Handsome Collection.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's the Jacob production. Got it. Cool. So it's a very shiny case. I like it a lot. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Are we now getting so judgmental with our video games that we judge the case?
No, but they took extra care to put it on there, so I might as well note it.
It's holographic.
It's holographic. It's pretty. You should definitely buy this now because it's pretty.
No, but I mean, they obviously took good care.
Everyone knows that holographic things are way better than not holographic.
That's why you had to have the holographic Charizard.
I'm about to say, that holographic Charizard had like 50 more attack power, dude, just because holographic.
Is that how you played? No, it's holographic, so it's 15 better. I can just see you.
That's a school rule. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a legitimate rule.
Legitimate.
Like, literally, in turns, they're like, dude, he's got a holo, you lost.
Yeah.
Literally, you lost. He played the holographic card, you lose. That's how it works.
It's a holographic Tangela.
It's a holographic Kakuna. What the?
I was trying to think of a useless Pokemon nowadays.
Kakuna.
Metapod.
It's the same thing.
Same thing.
So no, Kakuna has Poison Sting. Metapod has Tackle and Harden.
No. If you catch them in the wild, they only have Harden.
If you catch them in the wild.
We're talking about catching wild ones.
Yeah. Who catches wild Kakuna? Why? Besides Wonder Trade. Anyone else out there an asshole on Wonder Trade who just like, I don't feel like attacking this Pokemon, so I'll throw a Pokeball and then immediately go to Wonder Trade. Oh look, I got a shiny Eevee.
But
I had it happen where someone traded me a shiny via Wonder Trade, and then immediately tried to trade back with me. They immediately started trying to trade back. I'm going, no.
No one's tried that with me. I got a shiny Rattata.
That's actually what I got too.
And I just thought, wow, no one really likes Rattata.
No one.
They must have been breeding like two random Pokemon or something, and it came out to be Rattata. It's like, that's not what I wanted.
Or they randomly got a shiny, and it just happened to be Rattata. Like, it's shiny, I guess.
It was level 1.
Yeah.
They're breeding.
And then they Wonder Traded it.
Yes.
Weird.
That's what people do at Wonder Trade. They breed for shinies, and whenever they don't get a shiny, they just Wonder Trade.
No, they Wonder Traded shiny to me.
I know. They clicked on the wrong one. I'm telling you that right now.
That's probably it. That's why they want to trade again.
Yeah.
Because he spent 50 hours getting that shiny Rattata.
And you just took it.
And I learned Swordpipe.
It's like some...
He has
what's
a...
funny is like, it's
okay.
a 13-year-old who's
Look,
just spent like...
Look, I gave him a Charmander. I gave him a Charmander.
Name
okay?
Game Spectrum.
Quality.
I mean, at least I wasn't a real douche and you like Adam instead of Metapod.
You gave him a level 1 Charmander named Game Spectrum.
Great
Yes, I
advertising.
did actually.
Great advertising. Anyways.
Look, doesn't matter what the name was.
I'm gonna start naming all mine now too. Just everything on Wonder Trade.
Now
No.
I'm doing Dratini's, okay?
No, you gotta do. You gotta name Game Spectrum's .twitch, and then like the other one is .twitch, or yeah /TV. You know what I mean? Like, like the whole URL. Just put it in there. See if we can do it. Great.
That'd be great.
But anyways, so the last game that we have is the Enhanced Collections Borderlands, which is Borderlands 2 in the pre-sequel, released on Xbox One, new and nice and next gen, because everyone complained about not next gen.
Yeah. I can understand why they didn't do next gen. They were already making it before, and they didn't want to waste time and resources on
The
trying to
reason
upgrade it.
they actually in the Gearbox panel at PAX, which I did attend, unfortunately you could not because it was on Saturday.
Yeah, next year.
Oh, no, it was on Sunday. You just didn't want to do it.
Was that the one that was early in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's because I was like they were like ushering us down.
But so I went to that, and they explained the reason why this was not on next gen at first, which was they had already started the creation of it, and it would have delayed production.
Yeah.
But more so, they didn't want to have to try to fiddle with a new engine, a whole new engine.
Oh yeah, that's
and recreate the whole game over from scratch, which would have delayed everything about 2 years, and then they wouldn't know how to perform properly, so they just said, screw it, we're just going to release it on last gen. But being somebody who's already beaten the Borderlands pre-sequel, I still immediately went out and bought this today. It came out just today. Fantastic game. It comes with all the DLC for both games.
Plus it's shiny.
It is shiny. I didn't know it was shiny, but it's shiny.
it's shiny.
But it comes with all the DLC, which to me is kind of the way I like. There's one of the reasons why I like Borderlands is they will release a copy of the game, which is the same cost of the game. This was only $60 for 2 games, and about I would say $80 worth of DLC altogether.
Nice.
Because Borderlands 2 had a DLC every season, just for people who kind of want to play Borderlands to get new legendaries and stuff like that, which was cool.
Yeah, and the DLCs aren't overpriced or anything, so.
No, they're about $10 for about, I would say, about a 20-hour campaign with replayability.
Yeah.
Like infinite replayability.
20-hour campaign. I mean, that's a lot of games just nowadays for $60. 20 hours.
Yeah. So overall, I actually believe what it says here is correct. I think at some point it does say
Over $100 in value.
well, over $100 in value, but it actually tells you at some point, I think it's like over 80 hours of gameplay. That's a min. 80 hours min if you were to do everything in this game.
It's actually been upgraded for 4-player split screen.
Yes, that was another thing.
That is a huge thing for me, that it can do split screen.
Well, it could always do 2-player split screen.
I know. Borderlands has been good about that.
Yeah.
But a lot of games nowadays, it's like, no. If you want to play together, you got to get it for your Xbox. I got to get it for my Xbox. And if
I
two
gotta
people,
get an Xbox.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if 2 people live together, they have to have 2 Xboxes.
Yeah.
Which is,
Absurd.
yeah. I've actually only found one way around this, and that is, apparently, if you make a living gaming on YouTube, it's a tax write-off.
Oh, wow. But anyways, so...
Well, yeah, because you're running a business, so
Yeah.
that would make sense.
Anyways, and the cool thing about it is, for example, say you and Meg were to play, and then I want to play with you, but I have my friend who is not named, because he's a random straw man I made up in my head, playing with me.
You invented a straw man in your head?
Yep. His name's Jim.
It
Anyways.
said not be
You
named.
said he wouldn't be named.
No, I said
you
should not be named. I did name him temporarily. His name has now been deleted, though. It randomizes every about 45 seconds.
It's now Boomhauer.
That's good. Jim's not all that random. If you're gonna be random, you'd have like a
No,
bunch of consonants together.
No, it randomizes from a
Maybe
name
Welsh.
pool. It doesn't randomize characters. It randomizes actual names. So it randomizes whole string values.
Well, I mean, technically anything can be a name.
Yes, but I'm talking about. I have a limited pools of names in there that is generated. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's like my own DHCP of names.
Okay.
I don't know her.
So,
I'm glad you specified.
but back to the original point. Say I have somebody on my Xbox as a guest. You have somebody on your Xbox as a guest. I can actually still join your game with a guest.
Yeah.
So we can still do split screen, 2 different Xboxes, and still do it. Hell, you could have 3, and I can have 1. Still works. So that's something that I think is huge because it allows for a lot more just fun to be had.
Yeah. It allows for me and Meg to be here playing.
Yep.
See, you're on. It's like, oh, Jacob, come and join our game, you know?
And then I kill everything because I'm overpowered.
Yeah, it's because this is all you do with your life. Is Borderlands.
Listen,
If Borderlands was an esport, you'd be making millions right now.
You haven't played this game yet. You're probably already max level.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yes, he is, because you can actually get your 360 save data.
I played it on PC.
Borderlands 2?
Oh no, that one. No. But I'm talking about pre-sequel.
Oh, but Borderlands 2, you can actually get your 360 save data and get it right on here.
I'm not max level on Borderlands 2. I gave up.
You gave up.
Are you kidding me? You've never played Overpower 8. Overpower 8, anything can kill you. Like, the little psychos, the little ones that normally you can just sit there and tank for millennia, those guys can one-hit your baby toe.
Why are you sitting there tanking?
No, what I'm saying is those guys do so little damage that anybody can be a tank to them.
Oh, okay.
These guys literally come up and they're like, and you're dead. You're straight up dead. And the reason why is because of the B shield. The B shield, you can get damage up into, I think the max I saw was 862 million.
See, you know how like every professional gamer like knows the stats of their game perfectly?
Yep.
If this was an esport, Drake could be making millions.
Yep. But so I mean, you can still play that game, but honestly, this game has probably the most content I've ever picked up for $60.
Oh yeah.
That even includes Humble Bundle, and that's hard because Humble Bundle is some freaking great deals.
And let's think about.
Like I bought all
Actually,
the Batmans.
Let's think about it. Does Halo Master Chief Collection that comes with all the maps, all the DLC from Halo 3 and Halo 4, right?
Not positive.
I believe it does. So that might actually be a higher value.
Nope. Not to me.
Not to you, but I mean, money-wise, that might be a higher value.
I don't think so. In Borderlands 2 alone, there was Tiki Barras, and then the other 4 of those ones: Ultimate Vault Hunter, True Vault Hunter, Level Cap Upgrade, which was free. There was 2 arenas, Overpower levels, Headhunter, which was Hammerlocks. This is off the top of my head.
Yeah. Well,
Jazz hands over here.
okay.
Sorry, I hit you. But every time you do jazz hands, you gotta do spirit fingers afterwards. These are spirit fingers. Alright, anyways. Oh, for a really dated movie reference.
We're referencing movies. That might even be from the 90s.
It is from the 90s. But anyways,
Running in the 90s.
this is something though that at PAX I did see. They released a trailer for it, and the trailer absolutely blew me away. The amount of content in it's great. It's pretty much the same exact game, just for the new gen. They didn't create a new engine or anything, but it's still well worth the money. If you haven't played the Borderlands series,
This
or
is actually
the newest one,
a good
pick it
time.
up.
Yeah, this is a good time to actually start playing Borderlands, really.
Because pretty much what this allows you to do is get almost all the backstory. The only thing you're missing is Borderlands 1, which is the most important. This gives you all of Handsome Jack's stuff, which is the main villain currently.
Let me point something out. Borderlands 1, I played for about 4 or 5 hours and got bored. Borderlands 2, I had probably about 20 hours into it before I got wrapped up in some other game, but...
You weren't bored, you just got wrapped into some other game because it's newer.
Yeah.
Like, you would go back to that and still have fun.
Yeah. It's like Dragon Age. I get wrapped up in other games, but eventually I go back to Dragon Age.
Yeah.
And I've got probably 40, 50 hours into Dragon Age. But I'm still going to end up back at it eventually.
And what I'll say is that this is the best grinding game I've ever played. I'm not a big grinder, as I'm sure you might have guessed. Yeah, I know. I don't do the wind and grind. I know. I'm not the mood for it. But anyways, I'm not for the grind. I'm not for sitting there killing mobs all day, every day. I've grinded out so many legendaries in this game just because it's freaking fun. The commentary on this game is great. I mean, there's not much to be said. Also, it does include the brand new DLC that only comes with the pre-sequel that just got released as this got hit shelves today, which is where you enter in Claptrap's head.
And if you don't know who Claptrap is, just play the game. You'll
learn to hate. You'll learn to hate.
No. You'll learn to love hate.
I gotta say, if we were to play, if we do play this together, like on stream, he's being Claptrap. You know he is.
No. I'm Claptrap.
I might have to play with just Claptraps apparently now.
But the special. God damn it, Adam.
Mike's not here. Mike's the special.
No, Claptrap's special.
I know, but Mike's the special.
Okay, Mike's the special.
Sorry, that's a pack joke. But no, but Fruit's Claptrap, his special is
random weapons for everyone.
No,
random effect on everyone.
Which can be, hey everyone, you can't stop jumping. Other ones, everyone must stand.
Another one is whatever gun you're holding. Now you have two and you can't stop firing. Which is funny when Jacob has a sniper rifle.
I'm literally trying to snipe as Adam's just like, Jake, guess what? I hit a button. I'm like, why would you do that?
Another one is, now you don't have a gun. You have a buzzsaw on a stick.
Oh, flesh sickle.
Flesh sickle, yeah.
No, meat bicycle veins for two. That's what I'm
saying. Yeah, that's what.
So the specials are just
for Claptrap. They're random.
For Claptrap.
Everyone else actually has a useful one.
Right, but that special is kind of bad.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's good parts of it.
There's good parts of it. Like, if you have a really powerful machine gun and you get two, now it's two really powerful machine guns and they don't stop firing.
Also, he's got to put that in there. There's limited ammo in that mode. Also get increased weapon damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's good. Just two sniper rifles from a distance, not aiming down a scope. God damn it.
With the jumping thing, not so much.
It can be strategically useful because it's harder to hit you. Like, there's always cons and pros to everything that he does.
Yeah.
So then if you're playing with two, and two people use it at the same time.
Jumping.
That's exactly what it's made for. It's made for stuff like that. But...
And in fact, when you pick Claptrap in the beginning, it actually... Are you sure? You just pick Claptrap, but are you sure you want to do this? Do you know who Claptrap is, really?
And you say yes, and he goes, alright, now you're just screwing me, really? You really want to pick him?
Like, you gotta press yes like 10 times before they finally believe you.
Like, that's the kind of... That's just... It was so funny. But, you know, and you get every character that's currently released, which means that you do get the sniper class that was added in later, which actually completely changes how I play snipers.
Yeah, because it wasn't... You didn't really have a sniper class in pre-sequel.
Correct. They didn't have one. They had one every other one, which was in 2 it was 0, in 1 it was... Guy with the bird.
I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't know. But they had to put Claptrap in there, so
yeah.
They kind of put roles together in pre-sequel.
Well,
really.
He kind of plays the Gage character from Borderlands 2. But anyways, what I was going to say is they actually completely redesigned what it means to be a sniper in that one, because normally in a sniper class, you're waiting for a moment to hit a head, or you're quickly firing and getting headshots, depending on your skill level. In this one, you're actually picking and choosing what enemies you hit first based on their typing. Because as you're sniping, if you do the sniping tree, a roulette wheel will come on the screen, and as soon as you shoot, it will choose whatever damage that's there. And it's not so fast that you can't pick, but you can time it perfectly. So, like, for example, say I'm trying to take out all the people with shields. I choose shock damage. So I'm waiting. Shock damage comes up. I hit him in the head. All my bullets now do shock damage while I'm scoped. Until I unscope and rescope. So say I knock out everyone's shield. Cool. Well, I'm doing freeze damage already. Freeze damage actually freezes the enemies and makes them super easy to kill from the rest of my teammates. If I'm providing cover support, I'm choosing ice. Now I'm freezing everybody because I unscoped, rescoped. Which is something that you never really do unless you play this class. I mean, in any other sniper game, you never rescope.
That sounds like it could bring up a really fun game. Quick scope roulette.
Actually, I've done that.
Shock damage, freeze damage, fire damage, acid damage,
Explosion.
They
do explosion damage.
Oh god.
So there's that.
Oh boy.
There's the Nisha, the Lawbringer, who is an aimbot. Her thing is you gain reload speed, shot speed, movement speed. It automatically aims if you hold down the scope. No, just automatically aims. My correction. If you hold down the zoom, though, it does get more accurate. It also gives you more weapon damage, and it just she's an aimbot. It's great. Wilhelm has some useful bots that help him out, and then Athena is the tank character who has a shield that she can throw and will boomerang around and she can catch it.
So Captain America?
Kind of. Female Captain America. With a sword.
Did someone mod this on PC to give her the Captain America outfit?
I'm sure they did. I'm pretty sure, though, that you can probably have a skin for it because they have like 400 skins.
Okay.
But yeah, so definitely I would say 9.5 out of 10 from what I've played already. Definitely pick it up. Great buy, great value. And you'll probably see us playing this soon.
Yeah, I would say so.
So that's it for the games that we have currently in our possession. And I believe we're just about that mark, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is a shorter episode due to technical difficulties, but unfortunately there's not much that we can do about that.
Yeah.
So I guess we will see you next week.
See you next week.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for watching.
Did you see the Live Long and Prosper?
No, I did that.